Hello, my name is Charles, your university mentor. I am a fourth-year university student majoring in biology with an emphasis in medical imaging. Today we will be going over the SAT and ACT college entrance exams, how to prepare for them, and where to register. First off, let me explain a little bit more about what these tests are. The SAT stands for Scholastic Aptitude Test. It tests you on skills you have learned in critical reading, writing, and math, and costs about $50. The critical reading portion includes reading and responding to passages and sentence completion to test vocabulary. The writing portion includes a short essay response section, as well as multiple choice questions on identifying errors and improving grammar. Finally, the math portion includes questions dealing with operations, Algebra 1, geometry, Algebra 2, and statistics and probability. Here are some helpful tips about the SAT. 1. The SAT is offered only 7 times a year, so make sure you keep track of it on your calendar. The test takes about 3.5 hours to complete, and if you are unable to answer a question, leave the question blank. You will be punished 1/4 of a point if you guess incorrectly. Lastly, you can take this test multiple times. In addition to the SAT, we have the SAT subject tests. These tests go into detail on specific subjects such as biology, history, Spanish, and many others. Although no longer required for admission to the University of California, it is still recommended to take this test for admission into some departments at other universities. Now, let's move on to the ACT. The ACT stands for the American College Test. It tests you on the subjects of English, math, reading, and science, along with an optional writing portion, and also costs about $50. The concepts behind the English, math, and reading portion are similar to the SAT, along with the addition of science, which tests you on your ability to interpret, analyze, evaluate, reason, and problem solve, which are all required in the natural sciences. The writing portion will test you on writing skills that are emphasized in high school English classes and entry-level college courses. So we've talked about what the SAT and ACT is, which one to take, and how it plays a role in your application process. We understand that exams in and of themselves are daunting, so let's give you some tools to help make this journey a bit easier. Here are some tips to help you succeed. Earlier, we mentioned that the SAT and ACT can both be taken multiple times. However, with each test costing about $50, you'll want to spend as little money as possible, right? Well, there are things called fee waivers that can help you pay for these tests. Usually, students that qualify for federal free or reduced lunch programs can receive a fee waiver, but make sure you talk to your counselor in order to apply and make sure you qualify. Here are some helpful tips about fee waivers should you qualify. First, you will be given 2 fee waivers per exam type. This means you will get 2 fee waivers each for the SAT, SAT subject tests, and the ACT. Second, you must register for these tests before the regular registration date to use these fee waivers. Third, fee waivers are on a first-come, first-served basis, so make sure you ask your counselor about them early on and register early as well. Finally, you must bring the confirmation ticket and bring it with you on the day of the exam. Speaking of exam, here are some tips to help you prepare. Prior to taking the test, study early. This can mean getting prep books from your library or bookstores, or enrolling in preparatory classes. Develop good study habits. Do this even if you aren't getting ready to take the SAT and ACT. If you can develop a study system that works for you early on, studying for these tests will be a breeze. As the day of the exam approaches, make sure you get a good night's sleep, have a proper breakfast, bring extra pencils, arrive early, and lastly, relax. Being nervous will cause you to rush, misread questions, and answer easy questions incorrectly. Take advantage of the PSAT or Explorer test. These are practice tests for the SAT and ACT respectively, and will help you gain a better understanding of how the tests will feel and look, so you will be better prepared when you take the actual tests. You can take these practice tests between your 8th and 11th grade, so make sure you ask your counselor at your school and get a head start. For more information on the SAT and SAT subject tests and how to register, please visit www.collegeboard.org. For more information on the ACT and how to register, please visit www.actstudent.org. My name is Charles, your university mentor. here to let you know that university culture is for you and wishing you the best of luck.